There's the punch, there is the back fist, and then low. Of course, then they use legs.
Created by the legendary Bruce Lee, Jeet Kune Do, or JKD, is more than just a martial art. It is a profound philosophy developed by Bruce Lee to transcend the limitations of traditional martial arts. Instead of adhering strictly to one style, JKD combines the most effective elements from various disciplines. This results in adaptable techniques that are practical for street fighting or real-world self-defense. The unique blend of martial skill and philosophical depth makes Jeet Kune Do revolutionary in the martial arts world. JKD is not just about physical movements. It is also about mental and spiritual development. It encourages individuals to seek their own truth in martial arts, breaking existing boundaries and reaching their highest potential, both in combat and in everyday life.
To the eyes, or straight at the face, from the waist, everything on.
Bruce Lee created Jeet Kune Do as an enduring legacy that continues to inspire and motivate martial artists around the world to excel not only in physical prowess, but also in personal growth and self-awareness. Bruce Lee demonstrated the effectiveness of his martial art in combat, such as when he faced a world karate champion at the California Karate Competition. This karate fighter proved to be no easy opponent, possessing incredible physical strength. He appeared unfazed when receiving Bruce Lee's deadly combination attacks. In fact, this black belt karate master managed to throw Bruce Lee with a typical karate takedown, followed by a front kick that sent Lee flying. However, with the Jeet Kune Do fighting philosophy he possessed, Bruce eventually found the karate master's weakness. One of the key points of JKD is speed, which was evident in this moment as Bruce Lee executed a rapid combination of defense and offense. The highlight came when Bruce Lee's body was locked in midair, showcasing the philosophy of being like water with a beautifully fluid movement like this. Another karate fighter who had the valuable experience of sparring with Bruce Lee was Bob Wall. They first met at a kung fu demonstration in Los Angeles in 1963. A few years later, they became closer and had the opportunity to fight again in a film scene titled Enter the Dragon. After Wall arrogantly showcased his karate skills in front of Bruce Lee, he immediately received a valuable lesson on fighting. With the speed of Jeet Kune Do, Bruce Lee humiliated Wall as if he didn't know how to fight. In this moment, we can see the advantage of JKD, which is its flexibility to strike directly at the opponent's weak points. The attacks in Jeet Kune Do are not limited to punches and kicks. They also incorporate grappling elements from judo. This is depicted in films where Lee defeats his opponents using locking techniques. For example, in the scene where he fights the legendary karate fighter Chuck Norris in the film The Way of the Dragon. After striking Norris with punches and kicks, Bruce Lee ends the duel with a guillotine chokehold. The judo elements in Jeet Kune Do are also evident when Bruce Lee faced one of his students named Ted Wong. Ted Wong repeatedly attempted to land punches and kicks, but none could touch Bruce Lee. Meanwhile, Bruce Lee merely waited for his student's attack. He waited, blocked the attack, and then counterattacked with deadly precision. Bruce Lee's counterpunch struck his student's face squarely. Bruce Lee then continued his assault with a simple judo throw that immediately brought Ted Wong to the ground. Another karate fighter who fell victim to the ferocity of Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do was Yoichi Nakachi. Nakachi initiated the fight with an attack, but Bruce Lee successfully blocked it. The attack was then countered with several punches and kicks to Nakachi's chest, head, and knees. The karate master was instantly knocked out, suffering a fractured skull. The entire fight lasted only 11 seconds. Although in this video, all the karate fighters can be easily defeated using Jeet Kune Do techniques, it doesn't mean that JKD is superior to karate. Both are powerful martial arts, but they represent two different philosophies and approaches in their training processes. Jeet Kune Do liberates itself from rigid fighting techniques and directs the fighter towards innovation and practicality. Bruce Lee developed this martial art by focusing on adaptability, flexibility, and eliminating unnecessary movements. This martial art encourages fighters to absorb what is useful, discard what is not, and add what is uniquely their own. It promotes a flexible mindset and the ability to respond effectively to any situation, as Bruce Lee has demonstrated so well in the previous fights. On the other hand, karate finds its strength in adherence to honored tradition and systematic training. Originating from Okinawa, Japan, karate emphasizes discipline, respect, and a structured approach to techniques and forms. Both martial arts offer valuable lessons and skills, but embody different philosophies and training methods. Jeet Kune Do appeals to those seeking a more fluid and personal approach, valuing practicality and real-world application. Meanwhile, karate attracts individuals who appreciate the depth and discipline of traditional martial arts, finding strength in its structured methodology and rich history.